This next application is for plantar fasciitis, which is a condition where pain occurs in the bottom or plantar aspect of the foot. This can be caused from overuse, restricted ankle range of motion, poor fitting or poor supporting shoes, and this is one way we can tape for it. Positioning for this application is to place the ankle in full dorsiflexion or to flex the ankle up. I'm also extending the toes and placing them against the table to hold them in extension. For my first piece of tape, I'm going to tear off an eye strip and then create an anchor down by the logo end of the tape. Right here I'm trying not to touch the tape with my own hands. That can remove some of the adhesive. And from here I'm placing that anchor down with no stretch. And from here, holding that anchor in place, I'm going to place moderate to full tension on the tape, so good stretch on there. And then as I come up over the heel, I can now lay that piece down with no tension, especially the end of the tape, the anchor. And I'm just going to rub that on. You can use some of the paper to make sure that's adhering, creating some friction, some heat. For the second part of this application is to tear off another eye strip. I'm going to again tear an anchor off the logo end of the tape. And then if the point of pain is by the heel or just ahead of that, that's where you want to lay this tape over. But I'm going to lay this on the outside portion of the foot, anchoring that down with no tension. From here, I'm going to put full stretch on that tape as I come up across the arch. Just below the ankle bone, I'm going to ease that tension off and then lay the remainder of the tape with no stretch. So again, no stretch on the anchor, full stretch across the arch. As you get up to the ankle bone, the malleolus, you're going to ease that tension off and then no tension. If this does not reduce the symptoms, or if your symptoms move back, the pain moves back towards the heel slightly, you can now take a third piece of tape, again forming an anchor down by the logo end of the tape. I'm again going to place this overlapping that first piece by half. Again, no stretch on this portion of the tape, full stretch across the bottom of the foot. As I come up the inside or medial portion of the ankle, I can ease that tension off right below that ankle bone, that malleolus again, and then lay the remainder of the tape down with no stretch. Okay, I'm going to give that a good vigorous rub with the paper, just to, again, to create some friction and some heat, and that creates some good adherence of that tape to the skin. And that's one way to tape for plantar fasciitis.